I'm in love with the space kept sacred between me and this world, and how it allows me to explore my need to walk about and revere new things and fully immerse myself in scenes I wouldn't otherwise see. This sacred space between the world and me, this one-on-one time where I'm allowed to discover what I wouldn't otherwise find, peeling back the layers and expanding my mind across several simultaneous moments in time.
Hey. Hey.
Early, maybe later, you could show me things. You know what it is whenever I visit. Windy city, she blowing me kisses. No, 30 degrees, way too cold, so hold me tight. Will I see you at the show tonight? Will I see you at the show tonight?
Hey.
2:30, baby, won't you meet me by the beam? Too early, maybe later, you could show me things. You know what it is whenever I visit. Windy city, she blowing me kisses.
Hey.
2:30, baby, won't you meet me by the beam? Too early, maybe later, you could show me things. You know what it is whenever I visit. Windy city, she blowing me kisses.
Hey.
Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. We are in Chicago and we look insane. Listen, I am tired, okay? I'm tired because somebody named me likes to be antsy before a flight in the morning. And I don't be getting sleep. Like, I have bouts of insomnia already. But it's like the night before a flight, I just cannot sleep. I don't know if I'm just like thinking about everything that I have to do and like where I'm going, like the plan, all of that. I don't know what it is, but girl, I don't be sleeping. I didn't sleep at all last night. Flight was at 6:15. Got up. First time just being like a carry-on girly. I didn't check a bag. I was like, I need to grow up. I need to stop overpacking so much. We're doing a carry-on only situation. So thankfully I could just get to the airport, got to DFW, walked straight on through, went through pre-check, whatever, got to my gate very quickly, get on the flight. Everything seems normal. Flight delayed. They got something going on. American Airlines got something going on. Flight is delayed like 2 hours. Like, we had to deboard the plane and everything, get up here to Chicago. Then I took the train. I was like, okay, I learned how to be a train girly in Spain and realized I really love it. Like, as long as, you know, it makes sense and everything is clean and on time and it's a good transit system. I heard that Chicago has a good transit system. It's a big city, so it should. And so I was like, okay, let's get some practice in with taking the train. Because also, the Chicago airport didn't realize it's like 50 minutes away from downtown Chicago. So I was like, I'm not about to be in a lift that long. Like, I can't do it. Who knows how much that would have cost too. But got on the train, easy peasy. But then got off the train, had like a 10-minute walk to the hotel. We're not doing that again. We're not doing that again. If I take the train back to the airport when I leave, we're not walking to the train station because that was ridiculous. We're not gonna do it. Yeah, so basically, long story short, it's been a day. And it's gonna continue to be a day because we got things to do. I'm only here for 2 days. I packed this schedule tight, okay? Like, I have a loose agenda whenever I travel. But places like this, it's like, Chicago's been on my list, you know, like summertime shy vibes. Like, we got some open spaces, some flexibility, we got some possible plans, and we got some things I for sure want to do. So a couple of those for sure want to do things are on the list for today. So I'm going to get my life together. I'm going to charge my camera. I'm going to try to find some energy, and we're gonna go eat, and then we're going to explore. So, welcome to the Chicago solo vlog, y'all. The solo Chicago vlog. Welcome to the solo Chicago. This. I haven't slept. Okay? I haven't slept. Welcome to the Chicago solo trip vlog. And welcome back to my channel. If I did not say that, I'm so happy to see you. I'm so happy you're here. Let's go have fun. Alright. Something light. My favorite little Lululemon bag. Don't remember where I got this shirt from. Maybe Cider, but I might be lying. And I'm pretty sure these pants are from Zara. Just a little loose flare situation. And my shoes are Nike something. Very dingy little beige sneakers that I wear with a lot of stuff. And then my different eyewear. These were the Lauren London ones. They're my favorite. Marble situation. We just walking in the park. Since the Bean is closed, like, hello? Why is it closed? Why ain't nobody tell me? Ain't nobody tell me nothing. So, since we couldn't see the Bean, full disclosure, we got some stuff going on. I re-downloaded a couple dating apps just for my travels, you know, just to see what's going on, who I can connect with, maybe get some recommendations on things to do from people who are local to these areas I'm coming to. So somebody's about to come get me from over here by Millennium Park, and we're gonna go get food, and I'm just gonna hang out with them since the Bean is closed. So turn me up with him. Adventure time.
X on the track. The man them too inconsiderate. 5-star hotel smoking cigarette, mixing codeine up with a Finnegan. She got thick but she wanna get thin again. Drinking apple cider vinegar, wearing skim cause she wanna be Kim in them. Alright, I know they are bad, stop acting innocent. We ain't got generational wealth, it's only a year that I've had these millions. My whip could have been in a Tokyo drift car, it's fast and furious. I went from the Toyota Yaris to Urus, they had their chance but blew it. Now this gal want me and her uterus, fuck it, I'm rich, let's do it.
Take a look at these diamonds, wrong as a life for squinting, can't just stare. We're bathed through thick and thin, she already fixed, so I'm halfway there. Brown and bad, could've changed my mind, I was halfway there. 100 meters, I just put 9 gal in a sprinter.
100 eaters, it won't fit in one SUV, no. SOS, somebody rescue me, I got too many, all I got, they could last me the next 2 weeks. Alright, like Send the address through, please.
SUV, the outside white, the inside brown like Michael.
So, I don't know if my hair being blown out is going to work for this trip. Cause, what are we doing? What are we doing? You can't. So, okay. Gonna clean this hair up. I don't know how, but then we're gonna turn around and head back out to go to the architecture tour. I'm so excited. Illuminati's also good. I think that was my first time trying Chicago deep dish pizza. If I've ever had it before, I don't remember. Good. I like it. I'm usually pescatarian or like plant-based. I only really break my diet for pizza and for just like any delicacies when I travel. Like anything that's like super good at the place that I'm traveling to, I'ma eat it. I'ma eat it. That's why we had to try the deep dish pizza and I did like it. But yeah, anyways, just gonna clean up this hair real quick and get my life together and head back out. And we're still off no sleep. We had a Red Bull. It did nothing. I started yawning. So we're just gonna see what happens. So I just realized maybe I can just talk a little bit about like dating for me. Cause Boogie Bet, I did not come out here for all that, I promise you. But I am open to it. And basically, dating for me in general has been like overall non-existent because I just don't feel like it. Like, it's just so taxing to me. Like, it's taxing. Ultimately, it's something that I cannot control. Like, I don't know the outcome. Like, yes, I want to find my person. Yes, I want to like have my husband, have my babies, all of that, but it's out of my control, you know? Like, I've gone about dating different ways. Like, I've gone about it just looking to just have a good time and be open to things progressing if it just like organically goes that way. And I've also like gone about dating where I intentionally date people with the like, I don't know, but the idea of like wanting to marry them. So it's like, if I don't see myself marrying this person, I'm not gonna talk to them. Like, I've gone about it like that. And then I've also just gone about it where I don't go about it at all. Like, I just live my life and remain open to the possibilities. And that kinda is like where I'm still at, where I'm not really pursuing it. Like, it's not a priority. I'm just now kind of putting it back on the list of things that I should pay attention to, just so that because I feel like I'm becoming very content with just me, myself, and eyes. So I had to like get myself back out there, or like take action to kind of put myself back out there, because it was kind of scary. Like, I was like, bro, there were moments where I was like, I can't even imagine somebody's son being on my phone right now. Like, that would irritate me. Like, I was getting like that. And it's like, well, Andy, how are you gonna act like that when you do want a husband, you know? And I love men's, like, I love them. It's just dating and trying to like find the right one, again, taxing. And I'm introverted. It takes a lot of like social energy. It takes a lot of time. And then it's like, you just be having people on your phone and you're just like trying to give it a chance and trying to get to know people, and then people don't be a match. And then it's like, you go and you gotta start over with somebody else. And it's just like, child, nobody wanna do that shit. So I just don't. That's kind of just a little background. So now how we ended up on a date just now, basically, and me realizing how content I've been in my single girlhood, I just wanted to make sure I just put it back on my agenda. So it's like, not on my agenda, but just put it back in view. Like, not fully pursuing it, but just when there are opportunities for it to happen, just taking advantage of those opportunities. So with me having these trips planned and being out here coming to these different cities, I was like, I'm gonna re-download the dating apps. Got back on Raya, got back on Hinge, just to see who I connect with, just to see if I hit it off with anyone. And at the very least, like, I could get some recommendations from locals on what to do in their cities. So just in those conversations, like, maybe I meet someone who we do hit it off, and when I come to the city, we can get together. So that's that situation. And it works, you know? Like, I kind of had to make sure I remained open to it also, because I also get in my head with stuff. Because, like, me, I'm a very, like, solo dolo type girl. Like, you see me on this solo trip, this is my element. I love a good solo trip. I love to just, like, for real, be by myself. Like, I don't know if it's because I'm the only child, but I'm always just very cool with being by myself. And solo trips are like the perfect balance, because you're by yourself. You get to like control your itinerary and what you do on the trip, but then you also can get some social interaction. Like when you go out, you sit at the bar, whatever, like people will talk to you. So it's like the perfect balance, because then you come back to the hotel and you can just shut up and be in silence by yourself, like, and have your alone time. So I kind of had to like get myself in the mindset of like, okay, because I was thinking like, oh, what if I like give time to someone while I'm in Chicago, and like they come with me to go to like one of the things that I want to do, and they get on my nerves. So then I don't want, like, they end up messing up the experience for me. Like my head was kind of like going in that direction, and I had to like get out of it, where it's like, oh my gosh, but what if they end up just being cool, you know, and it ends up just being like a cool time. Or even like if they are annoying, whatever, like I'm still out doing what I wanted to go do anyway, so it's not that bad, you know. But I had to talk myself out of that kind of negative headspace and just look forward to and embrace the positive that could happen. But yeah, that's kind of just how that happened, and just a little bit of background when it comes to me and dating, because I don't really be talking about that for real. And it is important. It is like a big element, I guess. It's just like also kind of not, because of the space I'm in. Like I've just kind of learned to really embrace this season of my life, like as a single woman living her own life, living for herself. Like, I'm really cool enjoying this, because when it's time for me to get what God in them has in store for me, that's gonna be it, you know? Like, it won't be no more of this life, like no more of just me in my apartment. That was very lazy. Don't do what I just did when you're dealing with your hair. But no more just me being single, just doing whatever I want. Like when I get what I'm like ultimately waiting for, that's gonna be it. It's gonna be me and that man forever. So I've learned to just like enjoy this stage of my life, because it should be temporary. And when it's over, it's over. And I don't want to look back and be like, damn, I wish I would have enjoyed that more, instead of just waiting for a man. So I'm enjoying it. But it's just finding the balance, because child, I be enjoying it too much. I don't be wanting a man in my face. In these different cities, if I have like a good conversation with these men who live here and they seem cool, they seem like a good time, and they want to like hang out and show me a good time in their cities, so be it, babes. Like, and maybe we get it off, maybe it becomes something, maybe it doesn't. But ultimately, like I said, I'm just open to things organically growing. I'm open to things just being what they are. I won't make nothing no more or no less than what it is, because at the end of the day, it'll always be what it is. Let me finish fixing my hair up. I'm gonna go probably lay down for literally 30 seconds, and then we gotta walk to the architecture tour. So see you in a few.
art. So take a look at the street level there. You'll see those Corinthian columns, and then you look up top, you see more Corinthian columns, and then you see that temple-like structure. That is a Belvedere. And for $3,000, roughly $3,500, you can propose here. So you get a bottle of wine. Goldberg, who completely rejected his philosophy. In fact, he had one of his own. There are no right angles in nature, so there shouldn't be any in the buildings. So we're looking at Marina City Towers, completed in 1967. This is 19 floors of parking and over 875 apartments. Now, these apartments surround an elevator core, meaning they're built like a slice of pizza or a slice of pie. Those warehouses to be combined. So they built him this 4.5 million square foot building. This building has 8 miles of hallway. But it's also a beautiful example of the Art Deco style of architecture. So the building is clad in limestone. Chicago River Cottages are also by Harry Weiss. So these are 4 5-story townhomes built with a nautical theme. And as we emerge from under Kinsey Bridge here, make sure you take a look back, because those buildings are designed to look like they are sailboats racing each other. Race. To adapt this building, adaptive reuse, they actually found 500 pairs of roller skates in the basement. Aaron Montgomery Ward asked his employees to roller skate to fulfill orders quicker. They would roller skate from one end of this building down to the other in order to speed up that process. Started on October 8th of 1871, and it burned down roughly 1/3 of the city of Chicago. 100,000 people were left without homes, and we lost 300 lives to the Great Chicago Fire. However, this city that we're looking at today would not be here if it were not for the Great Chicago Fire. It gave architects, it gave the city of Chicago a chance to replan. Again, I said Aaron Montgomery Ward's gift to the future of Chicago was Grant Park. So after the Great Chicago Fire, they sat down and they thought about what they wanted Chicago to look like in the future. And that is why we have this. And I say all of that because Chicago has a nickname, the second city. And it's not because we're second to New York, it's because it's the second city to be built on the land of Chicago. The story was made up. So a journalist wrote this story and put it out because their boss, was telling them, write a story, write a story, write a story. So they made up this story about the O'Learys. And it was completely false. So much so that years later, the city of Chicago goes on to exonerate the O'Learys and their cow Daisy. So the story of Catherine O'Leary and her cow in the Great Chicago Fire goes, on the night of October 8th, 1871, Catherine O'Leary decided to go to her barn and milk her cow. So she takes her lantern, milks her cow Daisy, and in the middle of milking Daisy, Daisy tips over the lantern and boom, starting the Great Chicago Fire. Completely false.
Just got off of the architecture tour. It was so cool, you guys, like literally so cool. I learned so much. I hope that I really retain the information because it really was a lot of interesting facts about the city, about Chicago, about the architecture. Really cool stories, background stories about things. And it's beautiful, honestly. Like Cleveland's big little cousin is beautiful, okay? If it didn't have winter, I might move here, but it does. So, but I definitely see myself like continuing to come back and just enjoy it. Like this could be one of my favorite cities in the summer. But yeah, so what time is it now? It's 9:45. I'm standing here waiting on something because I have a plan. I have plans, but that's all I'm gonna say about that. I have plans. I'm exhausted, you guys. Like I I have not slept. Like, I cannot believe me. I cannot believe my body. I cannot believe what my mind does to my body in this insomnia situation. Like, how I just be up like this. But I'm pretty sure I'm going to sleep so good tonight. And I better, because I have Soul Cycle in the morning. Like, I'm not canceling that. I'm not getting that charge from ClassPass, child. So, we going. I'm going to hit this little plan real quick. See how it goes. I'm not going to be out too late. Go back to the hotel, hopefully in the next, like, I don't know, maybe hour and a half, like 2 hours or so. And call it a night. Shower, get up in that bed. Call it a night. So, we'll see. I'll talk to y'all. This bed did what needed to be done, okay? I was knocked. Like, I'm so grateful. I was knocked. Good morning. We are up and getting ready to go to Soul Cycle. Me being someone who, like, always wakes up early, it just is best for me, period, to get up and, like, go to a workout class, whatever. Best thing for me to do at this hour, whether I'm at home or whether I'm out of town. But especially when I'm, like, out of town, it just, like, gets me up, gets me going. I think I just want to, like, pull my hair back today, because yesterday it betrayed me. Like, I gave it space, I gave it freedom, and it lost its mind. Also, fun fact, what I learned on that architecture tour, don't remember all the names involved. I'll have to look it up again, but Chicago is not called the Windy City because it's really windy. It's called the Windy City apparently because they wanted to host some event, I forget. So the city sent some politicians down to some other event or something to, like, advocate for Chicago hosting that event. And they was, like, cornering people in the bathroom, cornering people, like, just harassing them, just, like, trying to get people, like, yeah, Chicago should host da. So then later somebody said y'all had them windy bitches or something. I forget what she said. It was something like y'all brought those windy something, those windy, oh my god, I have to, like, remember what it was, y'all. It was so funny. But I was literally, like, giggling so hard during that part of the tour because it was just somebody was talking stuff. And that's how Chicago got the Windy City, like, nickname or whatever. It was because somebody called those politicians some windy ass bitches or something like that. Y'all brought those windbags. That's what it was. It was like, y'all brought them windbags. It was just something so silly. But anyways, that I thought about that because I was about to say the wind was getting me yesterday. But it wasn't really the wind. It was because I was riding in the car with the windows, like, down. So that was kind of getting me. All right, the headband is gonna have to, like, just save my life today. Do we want baby hairs? Yes or no? I've been, like, exploring life without baby hairs recently, but I feel like this is a baby hair moment. I feel like this is a baby hair moment. Bro, I slept great. I really needed that. I really needed that. I was saying I can't believe I didn't sleep the night before, but I can. I do that to myself all the time. I don't know why. I need to grow up because it's actually ridiculous. Like, why are you in your head so much or just, like, so antsy and ready for, like, what you gotta do the next day that you literally just don't sleep? Like, oh my gosh, such a kid. And it's not like I be fighting the sleep. The sleep be fighting me. Like, I really want to love the sleep. I want to love and have the sleep. But my mind is just going. And at one point, like, because I used to have really bad anxiety. Not really bad anxiety, but I used to have anxiety. And I would be up or, like, unable to sleep a lot more often than now. And I used to take CBD for it. And it did help. Like, it would calm me enough for me to go to sleep. But now it doesn't happen as often. So I don't really just be having CBD on deck. I might still have some, but I just haven't indulged in a while. Haven't really felt like I need to. But maybe, I don't know. Maybe I should like bring it back out. It's just hard to know because I don't be feeling anxious. I just be like, I be sleepy, I be ready to go to sleep. It's just, I don't know that I'm gonna be up all night until it's happening. So at least when I was anxious and having those times in my life, I knew I was anxious. So I was like, let me go ahead and smoke the CBD before bed. But yeah, so I don't know. All right, we're ponytailed. We look normal. A light brow ain't never hurt nobody. It's just the go-tos for me when I just don't want to look crazy, when I want to look like I kind of care about life. I'll just do a little brow. We look like we care about life. That's all I can ask for. Also, I was gonna go to the like Chicago Run Club. Like I looked it up and I saw that it was like 15 minutes away from here, from my hotel. It's like a 15-minute drive. And I was like, you know what? Like I'm not about to do that actually. So we're doing sunscreen. I'm using this Madagascar Centella sunscreen. But anyways, I saw this 15 minutes away and I was just like, actually no, because something about the thought of like me getting a lift and getting dropped off there just didn't sit right with me. Like, why am I about to, I'm not gonna get dropped off there. Like, it just felt weird. Like, oh, like I'm getting dropped off at school or something. Like, oh, she got dropped off at the run club just to walk, first of all. Because I do not like running, you guys. I used to go to the run club that's in Dallas, one of the Dallas run clubs, a couple of years ago, like when I first moved to Dallas. Went literally like consistently through the fall, but ultimately I realized I don't like running, so I was like, all right, I'm cool on this. Like, first of all, it started getting cold, so I was like, well, I'm not about to keep going because it's cold as hell. And then I just realized that I didn't like it. I didn't like running. And I realized that that's a pattern for me. Like, I'll run and it'd be cool. I'll run and it'd be cool. What is with these windows? Oh my God. I was able to open this one earlier. I needed to close it back, and now I can't open it. And the other one, I can't open it. Like, these keep getting stuck. Janky ass things. There we go. Thank you. Good grief. I was going, realized I didn't like it. Then I realized there's a pattern with me where it's like I'll start running and I'll be cool with it for a little bit. And then after a while, I'm like, I don't like running. So then I stop. So then I go about life for a few years. And then I realized, like, why don't I run? So then I start back running again. And then I realized again, I don't like running. So this time I finally caught the pattern. I was like, I keep doing this. I do this all the time. Like, I'll start running and I be cool with it. And then eventually I realized I actually hate it. So this time I caught it. So now I don't run no more. And this is why cycling is in the mix. Just trying to find other ways to like do my cardio that I actually enjoy. And I actually enjoy cycling. So we're on the cycling wave, but I was gonna go to the run club just to be there, you know, just to scope the scenery out, okay, just to see what's going on, because I saw some TikToks and I was like, let's do it. But yeah, then I didn't care that much because like I'm not about to get a ride there. So anyways, we're gonna go ahead and walk to SoulCycle. I've been doing SoulCycle for like a few months now, like just doing cycling classes. I go between SoulCycle and Cycle Bar. So this SoulCycle class though, amazing, amazing. I feel like this was my first real SoulCycle experience. Like, He was so good. And today was his birthday. He was probably extra lit because it was his birthday. It was like his birthday bash. So first of all, I went to Soul Cycle, the Loop location, downtown Chicago. The instructor was Joshua, and again, it was his birthday. The class said Joshua's birthday bash. Joshua was lit, okay? Amazing energy, and Soul Cycle instructors always have amazing energy to me. Like, the words of encouragement, like, it becomes a spiritual experience in that class, and I love that. I love that aspect, like the reminder to kind of shut your eyes, like tune into your heart, your mind, your soul, like thinking deeper about like what you want out of life and things like that, and kind of like applying it to your workout. Like, it really gives Soul Cycle, like they in your soul with that shit. It was that, and then his energy on top of it, bruh, the moves, the choreography, on point, just so much fun. I was like, see, this is the experience. Like, we need a Joshua in Dallas. I have to tell him at the end. I'm like, I'm visiting, and this, like, I've been doing Soul Cycle for a few months, and I feel like this really was like my first real Soul Cycle experience. Like, the instructors I've had in Dallas are cool, like, don't get me wrong, and then the instructor I had in Miami, she was good. She was good. So it seems like the instructors that I have in other cities are always better than the ones I've had in Dallas. Sorry. I don't know. Maybe it's just the ones that I happen to go to, but they're not bad. It's just these people are like top tier. Like, they're giving it. So that was an amazing, amazing class. We're about to go back to the hotel, take a shower, get our lives together. Well, actually, I think I'm gonna stop and grab a coffee. I saw one of the coffee shops that were on my list. I walked past it on my way here, so, and they had a line out the door. So we're gonna see. I'm gonna stop over. Child, dang, it's Chicago, ain't it? What's going on? But yeah, we're gonna stop over there and see what they got. Maybe I'll get a little cinnamon roll or croissant or something like that. Then go back to the hotel, take a shower, get cute. Then figure out where I'm gonna go to get some actual real food for brunch, breakfast, whatever. Okay, we're looking normal. We're feeling good. Wow, we're feeling good. I'm just so happy that I slept last night. I'm so happy that that Soul Cycle class was amazing. It was on point. Like, the day is just off to a great start, and we love that. Showered, very much took my time getting dressed, getting my face together, getting my life together. I just went downstairs to heat up my leftover Illuminati's pizza. Literally only had one slice yesterday. Like, you know that thing when you're that mood when you're really, really hungry, and it's like, oh my God, I'm so hungry. But then when you finally get food, you're just like, all right, like 2 bites, that's it. Maybe you can relate, maybe not, but that's how it be with me every time. If I'm super hungry, by the time I get food, I'm only gonna eat a couple bites, and that's it. So I only had one slice yesterday. The person I was with had a slice, then I was able to take the 2 slices back with me, of course. So just ate one of those slices. But when I went down to heat it up to go use the microwave, I like a good temperature check. I like a good temperature check because I feel like I look cute, but I'm also like not doing too much. Very much like want to just keep it cash, because I'm gonna be like walking around and stuff. So just got a plain white t-shirt. I think these are Fashion Nova jeans. I love these jeans. Like, they just do it for me, seriously. Then we got the Puma suedes. I was gonna put on sandals, but gonna be walking, so don't want to be in some flat ass sandals while I'm out trying to like be about the town. But anyways, love a good temperature check. Went downstairs, ran into something in the elevator. We're like talking, he strikes up conversation, we're talking, and we end up exchanging information. So it's just like whatever, like, cause I already knew I was cute, but I'm saying though, a quick temp check, like we step out the hotel for 30 seconds, you feel me? Get on the elevator, scarf on, looking real lax, shoes not tied up, very quick, just run out real quick. Still, you know, still snag one. I can't. It's just a quick temp check. Like, we're looking good. So what we're about to do in a few, we're gonna get picked up and we are going to go to the Willis Tower. Yee. I think I want to do the thing where it's like you lean or whatever over the city, which, I'm not a big heights girl, don't like it, but I don't know, I just feel like you can't come here and actually go all the way there and not do it. I just like pretty views, I like being up that high and like seeing the views and stuff. So we'll see if I'll get on the ride. I don't know, we'll see if I get on that. Other than that, just the experience. I think today we'll also probably just hit the river walk, just walk around. Oh, and Navy Pier, I definitely want to be outside for the fireworks that happen tonight. I believe the fireworks at Navy Pier happen every Wednesday and Saturday at 10 p.m. So 10 p.m., whatever I'm doing between like now and then at 10 p.m., I want to be somewhere where I can see them fireworks. So today is super light. The big thing with it, I feel like yesterday was pretty light too, but also like cool. But today is kind of just like the same vibe and just like seeing what the day brings me, pretty much seeing what I feel like doing, seeing where I end up, and just enjoying the city. Just so we're gonna have fun. I'm gonna leave out in probably like an hour or so. I just ate that pizza. I'm really just gonna chill. I wouldn't put it past me if I fell asleep, but hopefully I don't. I'm just gonna chill and watch TV for a second. So I'll see y'all when we go outside. People I know that moved from Chicago, why you do that? Because what? It's so cute. Just walking the river walk, people watching, catching the vibes. Weather is phenomenal. The people are outside. Look at this party boat. hair like this be a huge mistake? Yes, I know. Cast your votes now. I'm sorry, I couldn't pull it back with this dress. Like, I couldn't. I had to bring it back out. But hopefully, I mean, because the sun's gonna go down. I'm gonna be inside. I'm not gonna be out. I'm not gonna have the wind blowing it. So hopefully it just like doesn't embarrass me. But if it does, at least we looked cute for a second and then we looked crazy later. I just prefer this because it also might not. And that's why you got to think of the positive side of things, because getting all hung up on the possibility of it acting crazy might prevent you from experiencing the fact that it actually wasn't gonna do that to you. You know, like, I think my hair knows that I love it and that I'm the one who grows it and I feed it and I just take such loving care of it, and I think it's just gonna do me a solid and not poof up into oblivion. Ashe. We are about to head to dinner. We're going to a place called The Gauge. Do we want to do this necklace as well? I looked at the menu because I'm that type of girl. I have to look at the menu. If I'm going somewhere, I already want to know what I want. Then I'm going to be there and I'm going to still act like, oh, let me see. Oh, let me look at the menu. I don't know. That'll do, baby. That'll do. Please don't let my hair embarrass me. Because it's in such a state where, like, if it did embarrass me, it would be extreme. Okay, let me start reverting back to that possibility, though. It's not gonna happen. My hair loves me. My hair loves me. It belongs to me. It will not try to embarrass me. After The Gauge, I want to go to Navy Pier and see the fireworks. So probably gotta go straight there from dinner. And then we're done, babes. Honestly, like, I don't know. We'll see where else the night takes us. But if the night took us back to this hotel and I got in that bed and I got up and left for the airport in the morning, I'd be fine. It's honestly been a great trip. I got what I wanted. Some time alone, somewhere new. And just having a good time being a tourist. Like, it's fun. I walked. Experienced some new things, connected with new people. I have no complaints. I guess I'll show y'all a little something. It's just a very normal dress. Like, I just wanted to make sure I brought like a dress just in case, but it ain't no like dressy dusty type thing. This is the dressiest dustiest thing that I brought. So we're just doing this. Just some regular sandals. My favorite, just little like scent match, the replica On a Date Mason Margiela situation. You probably can't see that. With the K. Ali Vanilla 28. Yes, sir. I said I was going to be there at 7:30. It's 7:06. It's a 10-minute ride from where I'm at. So I'm on time for the most part. See y'all at dinner.
I'ma take a bougie ass to Rodeo and then let her pick up whatever she want. CC Gucci Hippo, take her whatever she want. She pissed me off somehow, she still get whatever she want. Talking about her nails, I'm finna nail her ass at home. Hit it in the shower, made her tell me what she want. Like I'm singing Maze, I made her tell me what she want. She on a power trip again. I know pussy power got me buying shit again. Friends ain't jacking me, you must be lying to your friends. They know I'm a beast, I wake the giants up again.
Shining once again. Ran it up, I told her mama, slide in my DMs. Now I'm right back in. Locked in. Shawty got that dress on, so the block is hot again. Think so when I hit it, sound like fuck a ad-lib. got her ass again. Then she got the tripping off another yet again. Got a nigga feeling like a sucker yet again. Close on my emotions, then I rush and let her in. Hurry up and let her in.
Oh. Yeah. It was cold, but then having it out at Navy Pier, horrible idea. But it doesn't look crazy. The thing, okay, what I'm trying to say is basically, it was a bad idea because every 2 seconds a bug was smacking me in my face. So if every 2 seconds a bug was smacking me in my face, what do we think they were doing to this? I'm pretty sure there's bugs in here. So now when I get in the shower, we gotta wash this. And I didn't bring any shampoo or nothing, but we're just gonna get the water in there and we're just gonna finger through it and just make sure that there's nothing alive in here. Something even like landed on my chest, fell down in there. I felt it, had to shake this dress out. Look, I probably looked like I was on something because I don't care. We're getting whatever just fell up in here out. Mainly, what I came out here to say, the concern right now is that there are bugs all over me. So we're gonna get in the shower, we're gonna wash it off, and we're just gonna pretend that that didn't happen. Flight at 6 a.m., Lyft's coming to get me at 4 or something. So, thanks for watching. I'm sure this is the end of this vlog. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up. Only if you enjoyed it. And if you want to make yourself at home, then subscribe. But only if you love it here and you want to stay a while, okay? I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.